Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're watching this on my website, welcome to my website. I wanted to try something a little bit new and different. Instead of actually typing out my blogs, I was going to film myself talking to you because I feel I can speak better than I can type, pretty much, is kind of why I wanted to do this. I also wanted to do this because I personally am a visual learner. I have to see things and hear things in order for me to understand. I can't just read them. It doesn't really help me. So I thought I would do this instead. So mainly what this is going to be for, it's going to be me talking about my life, what it was like with OMS, what it's like now, what it might be like for you as an OMS child, or how it was like for my parents and stuff like that. I guess this is more beneficial for me than for anybody else because it's, like I said before, it's easier for me to talk to a camera directly rather than to a group of people. It's hard for me to talk in front of a group of people because my social skills are not very good. I was, for those of you who do know, I was in a hospital for pretty much 7 years of my life, the first 7 years of my whole life. I never really got to interact very well with other kids my own age, so to talk, I mean, it's getting better now. I can stand in front of a podium at school and talk and stuff, but it's difficult. So this is why I'm using a webcam instead. It's going to be like my vlog for my blog. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, my name is Chloe Anna Marie. I'm 19 years old. I was 18 months old when I got diagnosed with OMS. I was diagnosed out in California, and I was put on prednisone, which is a steroid, and IVIG treatments, which we used as a crutch to help wean me off the steroids. So that's pretty much, I mean, that sums up my life till now. I had OMS, was on steroids for 7 years, got off OMS. I was in OTPT, occupational and physical therapy, for those of you who don't know, since I was 3 years old, up until I was about 14 or 15 years old when we moved here. When I was 16, I decided I was going to do a paper on my OMS for my class, and that kind of progressed into something really cool. And after I, discussed my OMS with my friends at school and stuff, they got really interested, and I thought, it'd be a really cool idea to get out there and share my story with other people, because I know for a fact that my parents didn't really have the luxury of using Facebook way back when I had OMS. So, and I never had the luxury of meeting anybody older than me who had OMS. Everybody who had OMS when I was little was younger than me at the time. And back in 1994, there were only 100 known cases in the, around the world. So we really didn't get to meet a whole bunch of people at that time. So I mean, that's kind of why I got into this whole thing, because I wanted other people to understand that despite your OMS, you can do anything you want, pretty much. There's the, universe is the limit, I mean, you can't, as long as you know you can do it, I mean, just put your mind to it and do it. And so anyway, I thought I would do a 20 question answer thing so you guys could get to know me. And next week I will post another video, and I will either be telling a story about my OMS as a child, or I'll be answering a few questions if you guys have any questions. If you do have questions, feel free to go to, you can email me on my website, or you can go to my YouTube page, and down below, down here, if you scroll all the way down, there's a question that says, what would you like me to talk about? Go ahead and fill it in. I'll try to answer, I'll try to answer as many as I can. And so I thought I'd do a 20 question tag. My favorite food is probably either between a barbecue sandwich or crab and lobster. Those are good. My happiest moment for me as a kid would probably be when my parents took me, my sister and I, to Disneyland, and we would just spend like the whole day there just hanging out and, you know, not a care in the world. A place I would want to go, I guess it depends. I would love to visit England and Ireland. Those were my two like biggest destinations that I would love to go, you know, before I get old and can't travel anymore. Part of me that I hate the most is probably my lack in self-confidence. I hate that about myself a lot. I usually just put in my iPod and listen to music. Typical teenager thing, I guess. Honestly, I'd probably buy a car, and then I'd buy a house, and then I'd make sure that my parents' house and car debt and everything like that is completely gone. I love the fact that I got to travel around the States with my dad. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. I enjoy traveling. Oh, that's weird. If I had a movie about me, what actress would I want to play? I don't know. Probably, you know, if Meryl Streep was younger and she could play me, that would be really cool. I do not cope with boredom very well. I am usually sitting on the couch when I'm bored or playing on the computer. Otherwise, I don't know really what to do. I really, you know, hate's a strong word. I guess I really dislike closed-minded people. People who are afraid of what they can't explain. I don't like those people. Those people just drive me crazy. And hypocrites. Those people drive me crazy too. I would probably wish for the world to like rejuvenate itself, I guess. I wish that all the chemicals and stuff in the air would disappear, and that we as humans would realize what we're doing is bad and kind of fix our ways and stuff. That's a good one. I would probably say either Paradise by Coldplay or all those songs by Adele. I mean, when I'm like really upset and Adele comes on, it's funny because you go, oh wow, that's kind of the mood I'm in right now. So it would either be Coldplay's Paradise or some of the songs by Adele. My inspiration, that's a hard one because I have many people who inspire me, but then I also have many things that inspire me too. My family inspires me the most, simply because every time I hear a story my parents tell about when I was younger, I can't even fathom the idea of going through what they had to go through with me. So they inspire me quite a bit. What thing inspires me the most? Honestly, when I look out the window and the trees are green and the grass is green and the sky is blue and there's a few puffy clouds and the sun is shining, that really inspires me. I mean, I get so creative every time I look out the window and I see that beautiful like green and blue and yellow and all those really pretty like spring colors and summer colors. That's, you know, that's something I love. Those are the end of the questions. Alright, so it's the end of the video. I guess I'll see you guys next week sometime. Leave your questions, comments, down below. Don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe. And I will see you next week, and I will have a story for you. Okay? Bye.